In this video, we will be exploring the role of feedback in the assessment for learning cycle. The assessment cycle starts with creating learning goals that describe what a student should know and be able to do by the end of a period of instruction and are developed from overall curriculum expectations. Success criteria describes in specific language what successful attainment of learning goals looks like. Once each of these are established, the educator needs to gather evidence of the student learning. Once evidence has been gathered, it's time to provide descriptive feedback to improve overall student learning. Feedback is directly connected to the learning goal and success criteria. To ground our learning, it is important to remember that the primary purpose of assessment and evaluation is to improve student learning. What is feedback? Offering descriptive feedback is critical during the learning process. Feedback offers students the opportunity to deepen their motivation to learn and to develop their independence as a learner. How can we make feedback more effective? We can give feedback anytime that learning is demonstrated in observations, conversations, and products. Descriptive feedback is directly connected to the learning goal and success criteria you have established in class. When you give feedback, it should be specific and guide your students towards improvement. It is important to give students time to use and apply the feedback you provide. Feedback is only useful if students get closer to the learning goal. You know your students best. Consider their learning style when deciding how best to provide feedback. Students who are close to the learning goal may just need a reminder, like, have you included everything in the success criteria? Some students may need scaffolding. Students benefit from being provided with examples so they know what success looks like and how to get there. Feedback identifies what students are doing correctly and one thing that they need to do next. Our students need to know what they did well, and they don't need to know everything that needs correcting. Some of our students may have many needs. Our job is to identify the most urgent need as it relates to the learning goal and success criteria. How is feedback provided? Feedback includes two parts: what the student is doing well in relation to the success criteria and learning goal, along with one thing what they need to do next. It's important as educators that we use a variety of prompts to deliver feedback in a way that students will find meaningful. For example, we can ask them to tell me more about, add a word or sentence, justify and give reasons for. You can provide oral or written feedback to students as long as it does not include grades. Feedback can also be a recorded audio file, comments or suggestions on a shared document, or in other digital ways. At this point in the assessment cycle, you are providing feedback to students as well as providing opportunities to practice what you suggested that students should work on. This is referred to as the assessment for learning feedback loop. In this loop, we plan for assessment opportunities and teach for learning to ensure students have multiple opportunities to demonstrate their learning prior to a final culminating task.